We could be back. Are we back? I don't know if we're back, but if we are, we got Chris first in the chat. Shaking big, no toast. Get on it, man. Frank, what's going on, Frank? PS5, Giovanni, Nightcow. We got Kenneth, Moji, Chris, Giovanni, Kenneth, Nufo, AMC, the poop. Look at that red line on AMC right now. Holy smokes. AMC, ladies and gentlemen, we must have settlement news out there. AMC down 24%. Adam Aaron getting his way. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Abe sitting up 20%. AMC down to $4. AMC touching $3.50 per share. Now I really think that they may have rugged my live stream because AMC started a rip like that. Yeah, guys. I don't really know what else to say other than this is what people wanted. Okay? I'm not going to name names. I hate doing that. You guys know everybody in the AMC movement. You know who's been promoting the conversion, who's been promoting the fundamentals, who's been promoting Adam Aaron and all of his cronies, and you know those guys out there. You know those guys. This sort of action ticks me off, man. This is what they wanted, though. This is what they wanted. So I'm sure that this is some conversion news. Let's see if we get any news on AMC about it happening. No. We got nothing on AMC as of yet. So nothing on AMC as of yet. I would imagine, guys, that you see Ape rip up somewhere closer to the $3 range and AMC drop down to about that $3 range. Watch out on that one. This is not something that I'd be buying into. If you guys got news articles, let's try to see those news articles right there. But, yeah, man. What's happening to AMC? Chris, my imagination tells me that Adam Aaron finally got his way and that the judge has approved. Sorry. I'm allergic to bull crap. If I'm sniffling here, it's because I do have allergies, and I'm not allergic to Adam Aaron. I should be allergic to Adam Aaron. He's probably the biggest scammer of all time. AMC gonna hit 2 million? Yes, AMC is gonna hit 2 million today, J-Bones. $2 million market cap is what AMC is gonna end up hitting. Let's see if we can find it, guys. Just take a loss at Mullen. Giovanni, that's up to you, man. I don't believe in Mullinado. If you believe in Mullinado, let it rip. But let's see if we can get some. This is funny. This is the graph of AMC, as you guys can see right here. AMC being completely rug pulled by the CEO, Adam Aaron. You know, the guy that has a bigger stake in the company than any retail investor, the man who has bought 0 shares over the last 4 years, the man, the myth, the legend, the silverback himself, watching the destruction in AMC Entertainment take place. That right there is what AMC is actually doing. I mean, this is AMC's graph, and it looks no different than Dark Bro's rug pull earlier today, going from $5.20 a share down to $3.74. Ape ripping up from $1.77 to $2.16. Everybody who is telling you that AMC should do this reverse split, I can almost guarantee that they were buying in on the day after hours into Ape when Ape was down at 67, 68 cents a share. I can almost assure you that they were buying in on this dip right here, and that's why they were so happy. So happy to promote the conversion for you. So guys like, well, I'm not gonna name names, man. I'm not gonna do it. You guys know who they are. I'd like to call them out, but I'm not going to. So let's look at the news article, see what we got. 8 pump doesn't level out. The AMC dumped, Clay. Well, it doesn't level out for me at all, but AMC lawsuit approved. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Own 100,000 Ape. Bob, you got to be feeling pretty good right now then, huh? Buy below $1 on AMC. Don't waste your time, man. Adam Aaron can dump it off even further. Let's see if we can find this AMC news. Nah, I don't want to go on Twitter. All right, AMC stock. What do we got? 2 days, 3 days. 2 hours, 1 hour. Come on, where's the... If you guys got any articles, let me know. If you guys got any articles on it, let me know. Well, obviously, we can tell that this is news of the settlement being approved here. I can't find anything on Google. AMC. All right, AMC settlement. We got anything here? No, it's not July 21st. Hey! Cool, man. Look. If you Google AMC settlement, look at that dude right there! AMC stock. This happens if an amended settlement is accepted. You guys should go on. I wonder what that says. I wonder what this says right here. I wonder what it says. If AMC settles, this is what's going to happen. I wish, you know, somebody would have told people that if AMC's settlement is accepted, AMC is going to rip lower in price. And AMC, or APE, is going to rip up in price. Yeah, who knows? I've got no news articles yet as to what is going on with the settlement news, but we can imagine, right? We can imagine that the settlement is here. AMC no dividend equals no buy. Frank, it's probably a good one. Go to articles by Charles Gasparino. Yeah, you guys love Charles, don't you? I mean, we could see if we got something there. Sold at 523. Thank God. Yeah, Chris, if you got out today or anytime close to today, you did good. Sleeping all day because he was up nursing and booping all night. Well, Kombu, I think that's good. Hit the like button, folks. Please do hit the like button. AMC. Wow, man. Wow, there's a lot of 100 people. 182. Where the heck did you guys come from? 182 people in here. You guys got in here fast, man. AMC declining heavily. We're trying to look for an article. If you guys got an article out there anywhere that says this settlement has gone through, it's obvious that it has. Let's see. It's obvious that it has, but I don't have any information as to that as of yet. Wow, man. You even look up images, and this dude right here is showing up. Look at that guy in the top middle. That's actually me. If you Google AMC settlement news and click on images, that's a pretty good one. Good looking thumbnail right there, Clay bro. Yeah, guys, let's see if we can find the news here. I can't find any as of yet. Talking about this, can't find anything. Ruben, I can't find it either. Clay just tagged you on a tweet. All right, we're going to look at that tweet right here. I'm not going to go through and scroll through everything, but I do see that I do have my Twitter open here. Notifications, Claybro, courts.delaware.gov. All right, perfect. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we've got, dude, all right, I'm not going to read through or look through this entire 111-page document, but I'll let you guys watch the price as I look to see if anything is happening here and see if we can find any summaries very quick as to what is going on. But obviously, AMC dumping off. Oh, yeah. We got all these guys. Common shareholders of AMC over the internet brought direct claims on behalf of the punitive class of common shareholders and have reached a settlement with defendants, AMC directors of the company. The settlement consideration consists of additional shares of common stock awarded to the common stock. In return, the plaintiffs and defendants suggest that class should release claims relating to that conduct. As Delaware law requires, the parties submitted the settlement terms for court approval. The plaintiffs' counsel has also requested fees based on the settlement's benefit of AMC stock shareholders. This is my second opinion considering determining the settlement terms. The first was issued on July 21st, 2023, and declined to approve the settlement because the release was unsound. This opinion adopts the defined terms used in the July 21st opinion and assumes the parties' familiarity, my gosh, with the July 21st opinion and refers readers to that decision for the necessary background regarding the underlying transaction litigation. The day after the July 21st opinion, the parties cut off the pending provision from the release and asked the court to consider the settlement as revised. This opinion considers that revised settlement. The court's consideration of a proposed settlement comprises 4 tasks. First, the court must determine whether the class should be certified under Court of Chancery Rule 23, and if it should be certified as an opt-out or non-opt-out. In this opinion, I certify that class is a non-opt-out class under Rules 23A, 23B1, and 23B2. I decline to afford the right to opt out. Okay. Second, the court must review the adequacy of notice of the proposed settlement to the class. I conclude the notice was sufficient and its delivery was adequate. Under Delaware law, only stockholders of record are required to receive notice when the class is certified as a non-opt-out class. Here, comprehensive electronic notice coupled with supplemental but imperfect postcard notice was adequate under the Delaware law. Third, the court must review the terms of the proposed settlement for reasonableness and determine whether to approve it. I conclude the settlement is reasonable. While the plaintiff's fiduciary duty claim had merit, a remedy for that claim that is equitable and beneficial to the class overall is challenging to identify. The plaintiff's statutory claim had no merit. The release of those claims and others were with the identical factual predicate and plaintiff's complaints is sufficiently supported by the settlement consideration. And finally, if the settlement is approved, the court must resolve the plaintiff's petition for an award of attorney's fees and expenses. I award the plaintiff's counsel fees worth 12% of the settlement consideration. The plaintiff's request for modest incentive awards is granted. Wow. An objector moved for a stay pending appeal if this settlement was approved, indicating an intention to appeal the July 21st opinion holding that the release does not improperly release future claims. This opinion concludes such a stay would not be appropriate. So you guys have it there. The settlement has been approved by the judge. It is reasonable. Let me ask you guys right now, the 276 of you in here that have just lost to Adam Aaron and AMC Entertainment, do you think, okay, a 1 for 7, every 7.5 shares that you are going to own post-split, okay, do you think that 1 share for every 7.5 of those shares, basically a 10% settlement, right? You guys can do the math. It's a little over 10%. 1 share for every 7.5 shares you own. Now, let me just ask you the very simple question. Is this right here, okay, a 30% decline? And this is not over, right? This is decline on the news. Wait until the reverse split takes place. Wait until the dilution takes place. Wait until people realize that there is no more chance of a MOAS. Wait till that takes place. The 30% decline is just the beginning. Do you think that the judge determining that a 10 to 12% settlement is worth the 30% decline that we just suffered in AMC? My answer is no. Absolutely not. It was not a reasonable settlement. No, I gotta be nice with the words. Nobody in their right mind would accept a 10% premium knowing that they were facing this loss right here. Allegheny's decision to sue AMC Entertainment was a good one, but it was not for the betterment of AMC stock shareholders. It was for their own benefit. And with that being said, guys, this is a dagger in retail investors, directly through retail investors' chests. A 30% decline in the price of AMC is not made up for by the 1 share you are going to receive for every 7.5 shares you own. anybody who told you that the settlement is the best way forward, I don't know what they're going to be able to say about this. I don't know what they're going to be able to say about AMC stock price right now. They might say, well, hopefully you had Ape. If you would have hedged with those shares of Ape, you'd be okay right now. Yeah, who the heck cares about the shares of Ape going up? This was about an AMC stock short squeeze that Adam Aaron just rolled on AMC stock shareholders. So, man, I am... you know, when you don't have anything nice to say, usually you shouldn't say anything at all. So, because there's I am thinking some pretty bad things right now. But because there's 350 people watching, I'm going to try and refrain from saying some of those bad things. Adam Aaron is, look, I wanted to see the price of AMC stock go up. Okay, I think everybody in here wanted to see the price of AMC stock go up. This is what was anticipated. This was what was expected. This is what people believed, or what normal people believed would happen when the settlement goes through. I hope that this is evidence to all 350 of you out there, all 356 of you out there right now, that everybody else promoting this settlement on Twitter, on Reddit, on YouTube, on StockTwits, on whatever the heck platform you guys like to go on. This is evidence that they were either buying Ape or they were just playing us the whole time, right? Oh, that's like the nicest thing that I can say, man. That's the nicest thing that I can say. I'm not trying to call anybody out right now. You guys know who they are. You've been in this game long enough to know who's promoting what and who's standing on what positions in AMC and so on. But this is tough, man. This is tough. I just got done talking about a rug pull earlier in the crypto market. Dark Bro. I mean, there's a lot of people in here right now. So one of the guys that's in the live streams all the time, he got hit with a rug pull in the crypto market today. And that's tough, right? But there is literally no difference in Adam Aaron rug pulling AMC right here. I mean, look, this is a real graph of AMC's value getting cut in half in nearly a 2-minute period here. This is a 1-minute chart. This might as well be a rug pull. Now, don't forget, please don't forget, all of his hedge fund buddies own AMC's Ape shares, right? There's 1 billion of these shares outstanding. 1 billion of them. Yes, half of them went to AMC holders, but an additional 500 million were sold to hedge funds. So please remember that, right? I know that there's been enough disgust in the stock markets. I know there's been enough corruption talk in the stock markets. But when you see this action right here, down on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, this is Ape. This is Ape. And half of those shares went to AMC holders. And over 500 million shares were sold to Adam Aaron's friends, Adam Aaron's hedge fund buddies, different institutional investors out there. This is the action they get from Adam Aaron. This here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you guys can see where AMC's at. This is the action AMC retail investors get, thanks to Adam Aaron and thanks to the institutions buying in. To me, I cannot think of anything more gross right now than these hedge funds winning out and the institutions winning out because of Adam Aaron and the decision to settle, and retail investors losing. AMC's got the potential now to raise a lot of money. Watch what happens when they dilute the stock. This hasn't even begun to be diluted yet. So please, watch out for it. Oh, man, been down for years. But by a $15 average with 22 shares, I will never recover. David, anybody thinking that right now, please pay attention, okay? Please pay attention to this. Because I also have suffered some very large losses in the stock market, okay? Most recently, a lot of my shares were actually called away, selling some covered calls. So I'm not getting hit as hard on AMC right now as I would have if I didn't lose those shares to the last time they made the decision and it ran up, and I missed out on all the upside from getting called away. But anybody right now that is sitting on losses in AMC, okay, whether it is, I think his name was David, and you're sitting on a massive loss at a $15 average and you're never going to recover. David, let me tell you this, and let me just be very bold with you and everybody else that's in here. You probably never will recover that money in AMC, okay? And that's not me being like without empathy or whatever, because you can trust me when I tell you I have experienced some massive, like, poisonous losses in the stock market and the crypto space. You will recover, okay? You will recover from those losses. You might not recover the money in an AMC trade. You might not recover the money in any one stock trade, but you absolutely will recover from that loss. You will move on. You will feel better. You will not be burdened by that anymore. And I am telling you, you will be set free from it at some point. Does not mean that money will be restored to your account. That's the heart of it. That's the part that nobody else is going to tell you, is that yes, that money may be lost in the AMC stock trade, but you will recover from it, okay? The pain will fade from that loss. And you're talking about a lot of money, man. 66 grand into it, and you're down now on these share prices here. I completely, I get it, dude. I get it. I get that kind of money, and I get those kind of losses and everything. But I can assure you, you will recover from it. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be next week. It might not even be this year, man. But I don't want it. Any of the 360 people in here, if you guys are sitting on very heavy losses right now from what Adam Aron and these institutions have done, I don't want any of you guys to think that it is unrecoverable. Okay? Some of you guys might have 5 shares. Some of you guys might have 50,000 shares. You are absolutely able to move on from this and grow from it as well. Okay? You're going to be able to grow from this. You're going to be able to learn from this. And it is going to be okay moving forward, man. But this is what Adam Aron. God, dude, if I keep talking about Adam Aron, I'm really going to get mad. I'm really going to get mad if I keep talking about Adam Aron. What I really don't like seeing right now is that I know there's retail investors out there buying this dip. I know there's retail investors coming in and buying up this dip to bring it back to 380, and they're going to get burnt again, man. They're going to get burnt again. This is on anticipation of the dilution. This is not on any actual dilution news. This is not... Guys, remember the numbers, okay? There's 1.5 billion total shares outstanding. That number is going to fall down to 150 million total shares outstanding. 2/3 of which are now ape shares, right? 2/3 of which are now ape shares. So keep in mind that whoever owned AMC is now only 1/3 of the whole company. The company is owned by the institutions and hedge funds that Adam Aron sold ape to. Remember that if you're still on this whole short squeeze kick. On top of that, man, with 150 million total shares outstanding, Adam Aron has now been approved for authorized shares of 500 billion. That gives him an additional 350 million shares to dilute the stock with. He's not going to do it overnight, but I can assure you anytime the stock price of AMC shows a little strength, it's going to see future dilution. So the 1/3 ownership that AMC currently now has, when the dilution has taken place, even if it's over the next decade, that is essentially going to be 1/3 probably down to 1/10. All right? down to 1/10. So this 380 that you're seeing right now could actually only be worth about 38 cents at the moment. Watch out for that. Man, I dislike this so much, man. I dislike this. People that are buying shares to average down, it's a big mistake. You lose money now. Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that you almost can't tell people, though, because they're so committed to everybody else telling them that this is a value play. Look, we literally just talked about it. We literally just talked about them averaging down and buying this dip. And look at the turn that's already happening here. Look at the turn that's already happening. They just bought this dip up, loading up on shares at AMC all the way back up to $4 a share. And this decline, guys, this decline from 4 to 380, a 20-cent decline is already a 5% loss. It's already a 5% loss in the last 2 minutes that have taken place here. And if it goes back down here to 350, it's a 10 or 360, it's a 10% loss that just took place on their dip buying opportunity, and that is not on any dilution. It's simply on the idea that Adam Aaron got this conversion. Adam Aaron, look, I don't know how many shares of Ape he had. I don't know how many shares of Ape his kids bought. You know, clearly they're loading up on Ape because they knew that this conversion was going to go through. Well, let's just see. Ape was sitting at I don't know if this is taken into consideration in after hours trade here. The 1.77 billion I do not believe is after hours action. Let's round it up to 25% on that. A 250 million, nearly just under, guys. Just under $500 million. Nearly $500 million just made in Ape shares by Adam Aaron, by the executives buying Ape, by all of the hedge funds that owned Ape. $500 million made at the expense of retail investors who were buying into AMC. That's one of the things that makes this so tough, man. It's one of the things that makes this so tough. People on Twitter saying that it's going to squeeze and pre-market on Monday. What's going to squeeze? Ape? Not AMC, man. Do you sell your AMC? PM Righteous, man. I don't know if you had only AMC or if you had Ape or what your holdings were, right? But let me put it this way. If you were committed to a short squeeze, I don't see a path. And I'm not Doctor Strange level intelligent here where I can see every outcome and know that the correct path is being taken. I see zero path to where a short squeeze can take place now that Adam Aaron is combining, converting, and diluting shares of AMC. If you were here for a short squeeze, I really do not know if that's a possibility anymore. If you're here for the fundamental value of AMC, I believe it's got a little bit further to come down, right? We're going to see AMC and Ape converge at some point, and AMC might be trading down at $3 a share before we reach its value there. So if you're looking at the fundamental value of AMC, you've got a little bit better of a chance now, but it's got further downside before you are, buying the correct stock or the correct value. Oh, man, let's see. I get there might be a squeeze, but I sold cash-covered puts. Very nice. Michael, man, I don't know when you're selling those puts, right? But if you're selling those puts, probably going to be putting that stock to you. So watch out for that. AMC Entertainment's revised stock order settlement was approved by the Delaware court judge on Friday, according to a court filing 3 weeks after the judge rejected the related deal. Yes, Nufo, you are correct on that, man. The judge has come out and the judge has said that the settlement is approved. Now, you guys may or may not know, right, that settlement did include 1 share for every 7.5 shares you have post-conversion. So if you guys own 75 shares of AMC or APE right now, you're going to be owning 7.5 shares of the new company, and you're going to be given an additional share for every 75 that you currently own. So add your shares of APE together with AMC, and if you own 75 right now, you're going to be getting 1 extra share. That 1 extra share is likely to be trading at about $3. So you're going to be getting about $3 for, I don't know, every $100 and something that you own of AMC in APE. It's going to be a very, very low settlement. But yes, huge sorry for your loss on AMC today. Feel your pain. Losses suck. That is the crappy way. It is, man. It is. Let's see. It's a crappy way to go into a weekend. And you know what, dude? The hardest part, man, is knowing that there's zombies out there that are going to blindly follow Adam Aron into the weekend thinking that he is the savior, and this is a good thing. Don't let anybody tell you that this was good, man. Another lawsuit may be coming. Hang on, guys. Nostradamus, you might be right on that one. I think we're going to be all okay, y'all. I kind of trust Adam Aron 4D chess. Spider, man. Spider. Look. Spider, I know you've been in this for a very long time. Thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate that, dude. Appreciate all the super chats, guys. Let me say this, okay? Adam Aron, though, is not committed to a squeeze. I don't think that this is some sort of a 4D chess move against hedge funds. I think this is a 4D chess move against retail to prop up Adam Aron's bank account and prop up AMC's bank account. If you are truly here for the fundamental value of AMC, I think that this loss that you're seeing right now is going to be extended a little bit further, and that, yes, you are in a better position fundamentally. But if you believe Adam Aron is going to squeeze, I think that the days of 4-day chess are most likely over. Folks, hit the like button, show Clay some love. Listen to J-Bones. J-Bones, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate you on that one, dude. And, guys, do click the like button. There's literally been 1, maybe 2 live streams this entire year, and we're in August, okay, that have had over 100 likes on the live streams. It's been a very tough year. So, the 346 of you guys in here, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't clicked that like button, please do click the like button. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. We got 340 in here, 50 likes. So click the like button if you guys haven't done so. So you recommend buying APE now, since it can meet at $3 with AMC. Rahul, so in short, I can't recommend you buy or sell something, right? I do believe the values of AMC and APE are going to continue converging. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to meet at that $3 level. The $3 level is just basically in the middle of where they are right now. AMC could obviously fall down further. AMC could fall down to $230, and they meet up at $230. APE could jump all the way up to $380. Where AMC's at. They just should converge to some degree before they end up converging all into the same shares. So anytime you've got a value differential there, anytime you've got some sort of an arbitrage opportunity, yes, you can. The value is more likely to the upside for APE right now than APE is currently sitting at. But it's not guaranteed. So, I unfortunately can't recommend that you do that. But that's what you're looking at. Kenneth! Thank you very much for the super chat. Kenneth says, folks, hit the like button, show Clay some love, man. Kenneth, doing it. J-Bones, doing it. Thank you guys both very much for the super chats. And Tim throwing a green name out there. Nicole Harris grabbing that green name. Oh, man, glad to see it's going to somebody who's typically in here. Nicole grabbing that green name. Looking good, Nicole. Thank you very much, Tim. Nicole, if you're in here, please say thank you to Tim. And Mo G with 5 green names. Guys, look at this, man. 330 people in here. Everybody's going to be getting a green name. Mo G throwing the green names. Crypto Cone grabbing it. Crypto Dreamer grabbing it. Mr. Galactic Larga grabbing it. Oh, Nicole is in here. Loving it. Franchise grabbing it. Adam grabbing one as well. And Kenneth throwing 5 green names. Lyman Dave grabbing a green name. Joe grabbing a green name. Cash grabbing a green name. Who else got it? Pringleton grabbing a green name. And, was that only 4? Oh, Michael grabbing it. Giovanni throwing out another green name as well. Night Cow grabbing a green name. Loving it right now, guys. Everybody throwing those green names out. Really appreciate you. Saying thank you to the members who are throwing those green names out there right now. And, guys, thank you very much for throwing those green names, especially with all of the red blood in the markets right now. This is incredible to see you guys still doing very well, still throwing those green names, building everybody. I mean, everybody in here could have a green name if these guys get crazy right now. Where's my green name? Chris's New York City hot dog stand. Your green name might be on its way, man. My gosh. Let's see. What's your average cost basis? Rye bread. I actually, it was like 2 or 3 months ago now. I don't know when it was. I was actually able to average down to about $4.65 on AMC. From there, I had sold covered calls on a lot of my shares. And then, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it right now, 3 weeks ago, when the judge's decision came out, they ended up calling my shares away, and I didn't get to participate in nearly any, of the upside action in AMC when it ran up to $9 a share. So, because they called those shares away at the $5 price point, I still have shares of AMC. I didn't sell cover calls on every single one of my shares. But because I was able to average down, it brought my cost basis down to $4.65. Now the shares that I obviously still own are underwater. I mean, heavily from the $4.65 mark. You're looking at $3.80 right there. You're still looking at about $1 on that $4 mark. You're still looking at like a 25-30% loss from those levels. So, tough loss, man. The worst part about this, to me, though, is not necessarily the loss. We've seen ridiculous losses along the way. It's the loss, but the like blatant spitting in your face of the hedge funds making $500 million here, and the institutions making $500 million here, and ape rising as retail is falling here. That's the hard part, man. That's the hard part for me, is that Adam Aron and his buddies are laughing all the way to the bank right now with billions of dollars just being created for them on this settlement news. And it's not billions of dollars out of thin air. It's billions of dollars directly out of the pockets of AMC holders as that stock price declines. Timmy, thank you very much for the super chat or the member chat. I play Farmy before I buy AMC. At this point now, man, I might play Farmy before I jump back into AMC in Ape. Adam Aron in the Federal Aviation Administration right there. Glad I got out while I was still green. Very nicely done, Tim. I'm glad anybody was able to get out before they turned red and before they got this decision right here. If you guys want, I can tweet this out. So let me actually tweet this out if you guys want to see it. But right here is the decision by the court. Okay, finally, if the settlement is approved, the court must resolve the plaintiff's petition, and all of that happened. So, in summary, the Judge Zern, decided in favor of Adam Aron and AMC Entertainment. The settlement is going to go through. I'm going to end up tweeting this out right now. If you guys want to go ahead and read it for yourself, you can absolutely go ahead and read it for yourself. But that's why you're seeing the movement in AMC. That's why you're seeing the movement in Ape that you're seeing right now. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, it's just Claybro883. It's in the link. Click the link in the description. Don't necessarily go out there and just type it in, because there are plenty of scammers. All right, got that. Now, I keep hearing a bunch of names on the screen, man. I keep hearing a bunch of names on the screen. I think Kenneth throwing out 10 green names, man. Kenneth, thank you very much for those green names. Tommy grabbing a green name. Bearded Dad grabbing a green name. Seattle Sun grabbing a green name. Humza grabbing a green name. Jonathan grabbing a green name. Giancarlo grabbing a green name. Felix grabbing a green name. Dinkman's Music grabbing a green name. And Jeff and Dave grabbing green names as well. Thank you very much, Kenneth, for all those green names. Guys, if you grabbed a green name, please say thank you to Kenneth for throwing it out there. And Giovanni. Thank you very much, Giovanni, for the super sticker. Appreciate you on that one, man. Help Michael before you go. Clay, what did Michael say? Michael, I'm really confused by what is going to happen to my puts. Like, what if I don't get assigned? So, Michael, good question. Did you sell puts or did you buy puts? Let me put it this way. You can't do anything with your puts right now, okay? After hours, you can't trade. You cannot trade your puts. I don't know what strike price your puts were at, but if you sold puts and they are now in the money, there is a decent chance that you will get assigned on those puts, that you will have those shares put to you. So if you sold cash secured puts, there's a very high likelihood that those shares are going to get assigned to you at whatever price. Technically, okay, retail investors only have until 4:30. They only have until the close to exercise their option. But options contracts expire at 5:30 Eastern time. So a market maker honestly could go in there and manipulate those contracts into saying that they were the owner, and then of course they assign those shares. So if you sold puts and those puts are now in the money, there's a very high likelihood that you will get assigned those shares at whatever your strike price was come Monday morning. That's what I had happen to me 3 weeks ago on the judge's decision. I sold calls. I sold covered calls at the $5 strike price, and AMC finished the day at like 460. It was a 460, 465 or something like that. No worries whatsoever, right? But about 515, 520, it starts to rip up to $9 a share. They still exercised those call options after hours on the day of expiration. So, yes, you very likely will be assigned those shares of AMC. You very likely will open up your account on Monday morning and have those shares of AMC instead of the cash. I don't know if that's what you wanted or not, but that is very likely to happen if you sold those cash secured puts. Let's see. They were 450. So, yeah, Michael, most likely, okay, and I don't know when the expiration was, most likely it is those shares are going to be put to you. That's just most likely speaking. Let's see. Apes went out. Boycott AMC theaters. Mountaineer. I can hope for that, right? I don't want to hope for the destruction of AMC or anything, but I hope that investors are awakened to what actually just took place. I believe that you are correct, Mountaineer. I believe that a lot of people have been brainwashed into thinking otherwise, but I believe that you are correct. Pika Power! Make 2023 the best year ever. Smash the like button, subscribe, become a bro. Clay's here through the high and the lows. I am, guys. I'm here every single day. We are growing our portfolios together. Moo! 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 Pika, thank you very much for the king cow. Guys, it's actually my best cow impersonation. I'm not doing a bad cow on purpose. I am doing the best cow that I can absolutely do on that. Pika Power, thank you very much for the super chat. How high do you think Shiba whales will start taking profits? Fishing their bass. It depends. It depends on how fast it rises, all right? I believe the levels on Shiba Inu coin for resistance that you're going to see are these levels on the daily chart right here. 1250 and then back up to 1500 are the major levels of resistance. That's what you got to watch out for before I would really be concerned about profit taking. But of course, it just depends on how fast it rises, and hopefully it rises very quick. With mono production and having sells as well, the price being at that $1, not sure if it's going to come down from there again. I'm seeing it go to around 12 cents, but don't know yet. Dang, dude, if it goes to 12 cents from here, that's going to be crazy after the split. Why are you pushing for AMC to go bankrupt? I smell a short. No. Maximus mode. Not at all, man. I'm not pushing for AMC to go bankrupt. But I do not believe that retail investors, or any other equity investor for that matter, should be on the hook to pay down debt. I think debt reduction comes from business, right? And being able to run a business. I truly believe that after your initial public offering, what are you doing? Raising additional equity and diluting retail investors at retail's expense, right? Is basically what I'm saying. If Adam Aaron cannot run a successful company, I believe the company should be restructured. I don't believe that the debt should be paid on the back of retail investors. Retail investors who are not here to watch AMC Entertainment's fundamental value increase. AMC investors who are here for a short squeeze to take place. So I'm not pushing for AMC to go bankrupt, but yes, I would rather see AMC go bankrupt than bankrupt the retail investors who have been supporting it. If I had to choose between you going bankrupt and Adam Aaron restructuring the company, I would clearly choose Adam Aaron restructuring the company 9 days out of the week before I would watch you go bankrupt trying to fund your dreams. Let's see. Night Cow, and now that was funny. I didn't see what Night Cow said, darn it. What did you come on? I didn't call your mother anything, Night Cow, but I do like that. That was pretty funny, man. Oh, gosh. 300,000 puts closed out of the money today. Market makers kept it up till after hours, and Adam Aaron held the news till after hours. Steven, yes, but here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize, all right? They kept it up. They kept it out of the money until after hours, but those puts still actually can be exercised until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. There's still another 5 minutes before those puts need to be exercised. So all of the retail investors who bought puts, who have no way of exercising them, right, and no way of doing anything with that trade now, because their brokers don't allow options trading after 4:30, market makers can go in and collect all of those puts, and market makers can exercise those puts, man. That is a huge, huge upset. So, if market makers, if hedge funds, if institutions wanted to go in there and exercise some put options that they didn't necessarily own, guess what they're going to be doing right now for the next 4 minutes? Putting shares to retail investors who were not able to profit off of those puts that would have expired out of the money just before the day ended. Cinemark movies only from now on. I like it, man. I like it. How long till they can exercise shorts? How long till they can exercise short? Andrew, if you mean exercise those puts, they can exercise them right now, actually. They can exercise them for the next 3 minutes. Otherwise, they got to wait until Monday morning before they can exercise them. Shib just announced that will launch a week later. Do you think Shib will keep rising? Yes. Fishing. If you mean that they're going to wait an additional week and launch Shibarium in 2 weeks, no, I don't think it's going to keep rising. But if they confirm that they're going to be launching it at the Futures Conference, I think it's going to keep rising. I didn't have AMC until just now. Got 20 shares at 374. Richard, very interesting, man. Hopefully it works out for you. I would be very skeptical, though, that AMC is now trading below its fundamental value. Bitcoin update, please. I am short from 29,330. Ooh, Sing on board shorts. Bitcoin short right now might be a little tough, but if you're looking at the hourly chart here on Bitcoin, the good news is that it's following this trend line lower, and it has been following it very well. And the current rise that we've got right now still is just these lower highs being hit. It could absolutely bounce off this line and come back down. However, 29.2 seems to be very strong level of support over the last couple of days here. 29 below that. If it breaks back up above this descending trend line that I just put on the chart right there, I would be a little bit cautious of your short position, especially if it's leveraged. So watch out on that, man. But it's still following these lower highs that have been hit right now. You're just getting in on a little bit of a bounce off of the current descending trend. So not terrible, but I would be cautious if it does continue to rise. Ape, guys. Ape might be curling over at 236, but still sitting pretty strong at 227. AMC trying to dump off again. Twitter right now is funny. I don't know what Twitter right now is saying. 100 likes. Nice job. Did we hit 100 likes? Did we? Wow, 100 likes even, guys. Thank you very much for clicking that like button. 288 of you in here. I really would appreciate it if you click the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. This is only like the second or third live stream of the entire year that I've hit 100 likes. So thank you guys very much for that. Do you buy Ape or AMC? SB. It all depends on what you're looking for. I believe that the values of Ape and AMC are going to converge at some point. At what point, I do not know. Does Ape go all the way up to AMC? Does AMC fall all the way down to Ape? Do they both fall? Do they both end up rising from here? They will converge at some point. But right now, let me put it this way. Right now, buy Ape. Right now, buy Ape. Why don't buy AMC right now? I mean, if you think about it this way, right? Without me being able to actually recommend what you do, and without me being able to actually recommend you buy or sell anything, right now, the conversion has been approved. Ape is the exact same share as AMC. There is no difference. I don't know if the conversion is going to go through on Monday morning, if it's going to take a week or what, but you are literally buying the same company, the same shares, just before the conversion happens. Why on earth would you pay $389 for the same share that you can buy for $226? They're all the same share now. Ape and AMC, they are no different. They are going to be converted. They are going to be converged together. The reverse split and all of that's going to take place. But if you own 2 shares of Ape, you're going to own 2 shares of the new company. If you own 2 shares of AMC, you're going to own 2 shares of the new company. So why on earth would you buy AMC for a higher price than Ape, knowing that the conversion is going to take place and knowing that the settlement is going to take place? Don't buy AMC. Let's see. AMC promoting Ellen Kopakin to lead its marketing department is the glass floor effect. They are going to make her the fall person for Adam Aaron when he finally bankrupts AMC. Sammy, you got to be absolutely right, man. That's why I kept all my AMC shares with Ape. There you go. It's perfect, man. It's perfect. That was a decent hedge and a decent thing that you did there. So what you're saying is a polished turd is still a turd. Mind blown. Polished turds are still turds, man. All you gotta do is take a whiff and you'll know for sure. Peak of power! Thank you very much for the super chat. An apology to Night Cow's mother. Night Cow's mother, very sorry. Night Cow's mother, very sorry for that. Pika, thank you very much for the super chat. And hopefully Night Cow still is in here. I love it. I was like, oh crap, if Night Cow's not in here anymore, I don't know. Let's see. And I am AMC forever. Crypto Rocketeer. It's a very difficult day for AMC holders and the fact that we love AMC and we wanted to see it go up right now, right? It is very difficult. But this is the cards we were dealt, man. This is the cards we were dealt. 200 shares of AMC and 200 shares of Ape. And I'm going to have 400 shares after conversion, or just 200 shares. Hot sauce. So, right now, the total combined shares are 1.5 billion shares. If you've got 200 and 200, you got 400 total shares, right? So you've got 400 out of the 1.5 billion shares. You should have 400 total shares that are then reduced to 40 shares because of the 1-for-10 reverse split. So when everything is said and done, you should have 40 shares of AMC Entertainment afterwards. I don't know if anything, well, you should have 40 shares, but then you're going to get, for every 7.5 shares, so like 6 times those levels? No, 5 times those levels. You might have an extra 5 shares that you're going to get from the settlement. So you might end up with 45 shares afterwards. Moji! And a beautiful, we've got a beautiful... Moji, thank you very much for the super chat. And a beautiful king turkey to all of you guys. Moji, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Don't be scared. This is the game they played 3 weeks ago. Yeah, John, but now it's been approved, man. Now it's been approved. So unless there's an appeal, which why would anybody appeal the decision? Because it was just, I mean, they confirmed the settlement. Allegheny wanted the settlement to go through, right? They wanted the settlement to go through, so Allegheny's happy. Adam Aaron wanted the settlement to go through, so Adam Aaron's happy. Nobody would want to appeal this decision. Let's see. Just sold what I had. I lost 50% invested. Alex, it's tough, man. It's very tough. I don't know if we're going to see a bounce or not, or if you just did a very good thing. Hey, bro, how do reverse splits usually work out? Like this. So, and I don't know if you're talking about, what the graphs look like, but Mullen Auto reversed split at the beginning of May. 1-for-25 reverse split to bring their stock price back up to around $2 per share. Afterwards, it continued on the exact same path that it was on. They reverse split again today. Now today on the news, Mullen Auto fell down about 13% on that reverse split news and touched a new low and will most likely continue its current trajectory, which is down. Reverse splits don't necessarily do anything to change value, but they do make the stock price more expensive. And because of that, people are less likely to buy in, and you may see a reduction in the value. The only reason Adam Aaron wants to do the reverse split, is to bring those numbers down from 1.5 billion total shares outstanding to 150 million total shares outstanding. Guys, Adam Aaron, what he has done is taken himself to the position that AMC was in prior to any of this nonsense beginning. 150 million shares outstanding in 2019. Adam Aaron now has 150 million shares of AMC outstanding. He had 500 million shares authorized, and he now has 500 million shares authorized. Do not forget that the only reason Adam Aaron ever issued APE was because we denied the authorization of additional shares, and he found a way around it by authorizing and issuing preferred shares as common stock with their 1/100th of a preferred share in those AMC equity units or preferred equity units, the APE shares. He has sidestepped retail this entire way, and people are just allowing it to happen. One of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my entire life, and it continues to play out. So guys, please know that Adam Aaron is not a good guy, and this price action is for you. For those of you in the back, thank you very much, DD214, 24 months of bro. Loving that 2-year member chat. Thank you very much, DD214, and waking everybody up in the back right there. I love it. Here's an idea. Buy AMC popcorn. Take the AMC theater parking lot. Burn said AMC popcorn. Not saying, just saying. Yes, that's a good idea, Gorilla. A very good one. What does stock conversion mean? So this entire Holy Mo Music. The stock conversion, Adam Aron's plan was to convert shares of AMC's APE units back into shares of AMC. So they were essentially two separate stocks. They are now becoming the same share, one stock. So instead of like a spin-off happening, it's almost like a merger happening. The shares are now joining and becoming the same stock again. AMC and APE will no longer exist. It will simply be AMC. So, the AMC reverse split. Why no buyback? Tim, the legitimate answer on that is because Adam Aron believes his shares are way too high, overvalued. A company will only buy back their shares if they believe that their shares are undervalued. So they can go in and they can take the cash that they have and buy those shares back, and then they can authorize those shares at a future date when they believe that the price of their stock is elevated again. Essentially, yes, diluting shareholders, but all they're doing is buying their shares back at a cheaper price and then selling them at a higher price. Adam Aron is unwilling to do a share buyback because he does not believe that AMC is worth $3.86 a share. He believes that it is worth much lower than that. That's why he's not going in and buying those shares back to reduce the total shares outstanding. It has everything to do with how much he thinks the company's worth. Oh, Mullen is another one I'm watching the news on. To be honest, I could be a pure luck play at 1 point. Got stuck in it first, spit, and got out before the split. Well, glad you got out before the split, Night Cow. You might be able to get back in at 10 cents again in a month from now. America's Got Talent right there, Chris. That's what I'm talking about. Right, either wrench me or Adam Aron. I'm not wrenching Adam Aron, dude. I'm definitely not wrenching Adam Aron for sure. Nope, I'm not wrenching him. Now, I'll become a very long play. Only option I see. Aiden Games. I mean, you might be talking a 50-year play, dude. You might be talking a 50-year play. But, yeah, you're right. Oh, let's see. It's been real. It's been fun. Just hasn't been real fun. It has been real and it has been fun, man. It just hasn't been real fun. VO Warrior. You're right on that one, man. How many shares exist of APE unit? Like 950 million. If you want to make the numbers really easy, I mean, they are rounded. 500 million shares of AMC exist and 1 billion shares of APE exist. So there's going to be a total 1.5 billion shares. But after this conversion takes place and they merge together, there's going to be a 1-for-10 reverse split. So there's only going to be 150 million total shares in existence after the reverse split takes place. And guys, I mean, it might reverse split back up to 40. It might reverse split up to 30. It might dump off on the reverse split and be right back down to $10. Nobody knows what the price is going to be tomorrow. Oh, gosh, you missed a King hot dog. I would never miss a King hot dog. JJ, dude, if you guys don't know how to eat a hot dog, you dip the hot dog in your favorite dip, and when you're done dipping that hot dog, you take that hot dog and you shove it. One bite. JJ, man, thank you very much for telling the 240 people in here right now how to properly eat a hot dog. JJ, thank you very much for the super chat. I did not see it. Did not try to miss it. Appreciate you for pointing it out because I will never miss a super chat. Let's talk Shiba. Trump, we could do it, but guys, I can't believe I've already been going. The thing at the top only says I've been here an hour, but that's because we already had like 40 minutes of the live stream that was destroyed. So it is already 5:42. I actually may try to get an AMC video out tonight. So I do think that I'm going to go and talk about this settlement taking place here and what was being said. If you guys have not clicked the subscribe button, I imagine you guys did. That's why you flew in here. But if you have not clicked the subscribe button, please subscribe to the channel. I would absolutely appreciate it. I know based on statistics that like half of you guys watching this live are not subscribed right now. So please do click the subscribe button. Click the like button. All of that good stuff. And, oh man, Ken may have just sent something. Not sure if he did or if it's just at the top of the screen. Let's see. Not a reversed. I think conversion is approved. Not a reversed. No, Holy Mo Music. The reverse split, the conversion, and the authorized shares. Hold on. The reverse split, the conversion, and the 500 million authorized shares. All of those three things are approved. Those things were approved. I don't know what month it was, at the beginning of the year. And Allegheny, the pension fund that was suing AMC and Adam Aron, they sued because they believed it was illegal what he did. Well, Adam Aron decided to give him 10%, and they decided to say, okay, well, we'll leave, we'll walk away, we'll take our 10% gain there. And none of that other stuff's being litigated now. The settlement was the only thing being litigated. It has obviously gone through. So, yes, all three of those things are going to be taking place. 500 million authorized shares. You've got the 1-for-10 reverse split, and you've got the conversion. All three were actually voted on and approved by Antera Capital. Not necessarily retail investors, but Antera Capital. No, $6 for the Shiba new coin. Ah, man, Monkey Doodle is ripping it. Yes. Guys, let's see. So what does this mean then? We started buying Ape because it's cheaper. Mario, if you still want to own AMC, yeah, dude, buy Ape, because why would you buy AMC at 380 when you could buy AMC at 220? Kombu! Kombu! Thank you for the mustache. Kombu, I see you. Kombu, thank you. Thank you very much, Kombu. Kombu, man, thank you very much for the mustache. You guys are killing it today. Loving it, man. It is 5:44. It is time to go. Get your name in the chat right now. We are doing some shout-outs, and we will be back with videos tonight at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. Absolutely killing it. Most likely going to have an AMC video tonight. If my voice doesn't leave me, I'm going to try and get one out there. Appreciate you guys watching it and all that good stuff. Nonetheless, man, Tim, shout out to you. The Royful Life. We've got Louie. See you later, man. Moji, Pika Power, Monkey Doodle. Enjoy it. J-Bones, baby. Dabbing on him. Not as always, but dabbing on him. J-Bones, see you later, Tim. Enjoy it. Mario, we got J-Bones, Kombu. Thank you very much for the mustache. Pika Power. Enjoy your evening. Roulette, Chris. See you later, man, because the live messed up. Chris, we're still here because look at AMC. AMC ripped down to $3 per share. Pika Power, enjoy your day. Moji, Hodl, see you later, Hodl. J-Bones, enjoy it. Gorilla Invictus, see you later, man. Big Ray, have a great day. We've got, I thought it was 1 to 7.5 reverse. No, it's a 1-for-10 reverse split, but you get one share. The settlement is one new share for every 7.5 shares you own post reverse split. So that's where the 7.5 comes from. You get one share for every 7.5 shares as your settlement win. They're going to give you an additional share for every 7.5 you own. So it's basically like a 10% premium on your now 90% loss. Tony, see you later. Big Ray, see you later. Night Cow, enjoy it, and thanks for being in here, man. Bender, enjoy your day. Master, see you later. Kombu, Kenneth, DD214, Michelini, enjoy it, and thank you very much for clicking the like button. See you later. J-Bones, Crypto Dreamer, Austin Romero, see you later. Hodl, Jimmy, J-Bones, Tim, Emma D. What's going on in here? Thank you very much for the super chat, Emma D. Absolutely appreciate that. And so glad to see you in here. Emma D, it's been a while. I don't know where you've been, but thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for being in here. Big Ray, see you later, man. Pika Power, Moji, Razi, J-Bones, Emma D, Pika, Moji, Kombu, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.